There's only been one player at the front of everyone's lips this week for as far as Liverpool supporters are concerned, Mo Salah. That was off the...
I get it, I hear it. You know, if someone's going to pay stupid money, then every single person on this planet has got a price. But you won't be able to get another Mo Salah.
Yeah,
He's a
what
one-off.
if he wants to go, Mike?
Well, then it's a different matter. It is a different matter. And he might want to do that, righty. I mean...
He's done everything there.
Absolutely.
OK, so 3 goals and 3 points for Liverpool. 5 goals in the other game taking place at the same time at Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace got 3 of them in the end. You particularly like this finish,
Brilliant, though, because this is great forward play. When you look at the margins, again, it's a fantastic ball in from Tyreek Mitchell. But it's the movement of Odsonne Edouard. You know, that's what done it.
Juan had been on the pitch just 5 minutes when he had it.
Yeah, made it interesting. You kind of think after the first game, Wolverhampton, they played really well against Manchester United.
Zeze again?
Literally just crumbled. And
beautiful goal.
They look like one of those teams now, don't they?
Yeah, the first touch there from Eze was sublime. And then Edouard again just picks his moment, you know, wriggles and waits for a little bit of space. And, yeah, I mean, I loved his first goal, as Righty said. 2 good goals for a centre-forward, those.
That was game 1. That was a late goal from Matthias Cunha to pull one back for Wolves, but that isn't enough. And Roy Hodgson has his 2nd Premier League win of the season with Crystal Palace. Right, so they are the 2 early games done and dusted. Now, all attention turns to the big one in the Premier League today, and we are hoping for another classic in these Premier League half at Anfield. Right, let's get into goal number 1, because there is plenty to discuss in this. First of all, let's talk about Liverpool and Dominik Szoboszlai, the 4th Hungarian.
An outswinging corner. I don't think this was intended for him, but the ball just bounces outside the box, and he strikes. Ball just bounces outside the box, and he strikes it absolutely beautifully. I just will add, though, plant a little seed. Mo Salah just on the edge of the 6-yard box there. He's in an offside position, which I'm sure we'll come on to shortly, Steve.
Yes, and Aston Villa at Anfield at the end of the first half. The coaching staff have complained about this goal standing because they feel that Emi Martinez's line of vision was...
Well, you can see it here.
Well, if you see very clearly, his view is hammered. When you face a shot like that as a goalkeeper, 2 things to give yourself a chance. You also want to attack the ball. That means you want to move forward. But Mo Salah is right in his line of view, and in order to see the ball, he actually has to go to the other side of where the ball ends up to see him hit the ball, right? So where the ball ends up to see him hit the ball, right? So he opens up that side of the goal. And I really honestly don't understand why it's not interfering.
OK, so Darren England in VAR has had a look at it and said no. Now, I need to bring it up to date with the IFAB current law, which, as we know, do change. Player in an offside position at the moment the ball is played or touched by a teammate is only penalised on becoming involved in active play by interfering with an opponent, by preventing an opponent from playing or being able to by preventing an opponent from playing or being able to play the ball by clearly obstructing the opponent's line of vision.
Yeah, and what we saw is Mo Salah is obstructing Emi Martinez's line of vision. So it seems to me that Howard Webb's probably going to have to make another phone call this week at some stage, because that is offside and that is interfering with Emi Martinez. So I don't understand anymore what's going on with it.
Dermot Gallagher, let's bring you into the conversation. Darren England in VAR has had a look at it. Why does that goal still stand?
Because that's the practice they've been working to this season, Steve, is can the goalkeeper see the shot? Yes, I think he can. Does Salah move towards the ball, or is he close to the ball? No. This is the tactic they've used all season to interpret. This is the tactic they've used all season to interpret that law. It was evident early in the season at Wolves. We saw Wolves and Brighton. Estupiñán scored.
I'm sorry, Dermot, that's not the same. That was a different situation. This is a very clear case of the goalkeeper not being in a situation. This is a very clear case of the goalkeeper not being able to see the ball. I mean, you talk about practice. We've just read the wording of the law to you as well and to the viewers, and it's very clear. You know, he's obstructed in his views. So how can referees and VAR referees, how can they then talk about practice rather than what the wording of the law is?
Well, it's how you interpret the law, isn't it? It's what they work to. The law says he has to impact the outcome of that decision, and it's felt that he has no impact, Salah, at that point. He's not close enough to the ball.
No referees, as far as I know, has ever been in goal. Let me tell you that has a direct impact on what the goalkeeper does. We've seen it today. Now we also saw it a couple of times yesterday. In order to see the ball, Martinez has to go to the right-hand side of Mo Salah. The shot ends up in the other side of the goal. And we see from one of the angles that we've seen earlier on that if he gets the opportunity to come a little bit forward here, it was actually not the angle that we're seeing now, it gives him a chance to close down the angle and save the goal. So how can somebody sat in front of a TV screen at the VAR room say that that is not enough for him to save the ball? How can they be judging that? You saw he's going to make that save. You don't know that. The guy's hampering his view is going to make that save. You don't know that. The guy's hampering his view. And I feel a little bit upset, if I'm honest, that it's a practice. It's an interpretation by people who's never been in goal and not following the letter of the law. Well,
they have followed the letter of the law because the law is the law, and then you work to the directives. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I use the example with Estupiñán and Welbeck. That's what the referees do. They interpret, as I said, can he see the ball? Yes. Is Salah close to the ball? No. Has he affected the impact of the goalkeeper to save the ball? In my opinion, no. In their opinion, no.
But that's an opinion. That's an opinion. That's not following the law. I don't understand it. I tell you what, if I've been in that situation and he hadn't been there, I would have attacked the ball a little bit, and I will I would give myself an opportunity to maybe save the ball. He's not that far away from it if he's in the right position.
Dermot, thank you very much indeed. We will no doubt revisit this later on. Liverpool, of course, are 2 goals up. We'll show you the second goal after the break. They've got a 2-goal advantage, but it is the first one that has caused all kinds of conversation. But it did stand, and then the own goal from Matty Cash.
Goal for Liverpool in a win here at Anfield as well. How good does that feel?
No, it feels always good to win, even away, but at home against I don't know exactly how many people. It's gonna be even more if they finish. Yeah, I'm really happy to score my first goal and hope it's even more coming.
It was a very quick start from your side. You were 2-0 up very quickly, 1-0 up even quicker, of course, with your goal. It could have even been more. Why do you think you were able to start so well today? What was the key to that?
Well, it's always different, as you said, against the first home game. We started not so well. Even against Newcastle, we didn't start well. So the first thing was when we came out from the meeting, and also in the meeting, like we should start well now and finish with 10 men. This is the most important. And yeah, we did quite okay, quick 2-0, and then came out good in the second half, scored a quick goal also. So yeah, we take these 3 points, go to the national team. Hopefully everybody stay healthy and then come back.
How are you finding your adaptation to this midfield with Liverpool? You've got Trent Alexander-Arnold stepping in, you've got a new partnership with Alexis McAllister, different players in there. Is it improving game to game for you?
Yeah, I said it after the second game or the third game, that of course we need time. We don't know each other yet so well, but as you said, with the game's gonna come everything, and yeah, we're gonna be even better and better.
A goal for Mohamed Salah today as well. How relieved, pleased are the squad that he is still a Liverpool player after all the talk?
Yeah, you know, it's football, everybody is talking about everything, but we are really happy that he stayed. We were at least not speaking, of course speaking between each other, but like he wants to stay, he wants to be here, he wants to be with us, and he stayed, and we are really happy. Great player, great person. We need some guys in the team like him, so we are happy.
Thank you, Dominic.
Thank you.